Hi, my name is Katie Ziskind. I own Wisdom Within Counseling in Niantic, Connecticut. We're right across from Niantic Center School. This video is all about helping your teen who has an eating disorder. And if you're a teenager, you may be able to identify if your friend has an eating disorder from this video. There are a couple different kinds of eating disorders. Let's first talk about anorexia. Anorexia is a starvation or restrictive disorder, meaning your teenager might be wearing baggy clothing that's oversized for their body. Your teenager may be restricting calories, weighing themselves meticulously, and also restricting food as a result of eating a meal. So your teenager may not eat lunch because they've eaten breakfast as a restrictive starvation disorder. And without treatment, this disorder can lead to death. It's really, really important to get your teenager help. So some other signs, if your teen has anorexia, is that they'll be compulsively exercising, almost too much, to the point where it's burning too many calories. So oftentimes a physician or pediatrician will say no more exercise until this eating disorder is really being treated. Also, teenagers with eating disorders they just don't know how to manage stress and are feeling completely overwhelmed and out of control. Pressure to fit in, pressure to look good, pressure to be perfect, and all that stress manifests as an eating disorder. And so we really try to help teens let go of shame around gaining weight and develop a really healthy body image. Anorexia can often go hand in hand with what is called bulimia. Bulimia is an eating disorder that involves massive overeating, eating almost a full day's worth of food in one sitting, and then often by lots of restricting afterwards due to the shame and guilt, or sometimes purging, or your teenager may cause themselves to vomit, which can lead to a lot of different challenges, including kind of esophagus issues and stomach lining issues. So your teenager who may be purging is probably doing this in secret to start, so you might find them spending a long time in the bathroom after eating a meal, or if you're in a restaurant, going to the bathroom and putting the hairdryer on, or making a large amount of noise to mask the sound of throwing up. Sometimes teenagers will put the shower on. And this is really a cry for help. Your teenager is really going through such intense emotions and needing help learning how to love themselves and believe in themselves and realize you can have a healthy, loving relationship with your body and a loving relationship with food. And food isn't this evil enemy, but sometimes teenagers don't know how to figure that out on their own, so a therapist can really help. If your teenager has bulimia, you may also find a lot of different food wrappers in the garbage, showing they've eaten a lot more than they typically would in one sitting. And your teenager may be vocalizing feelings of guilt and shame. Because with eating disorders, there's a lot of shame that can come. So we really try to help build that trust. And at Wisdom Within Counseling, we specialize in eating disorders. So whether your teenager is struggling with anorexia or bulimia, we can help your teen learn positive coping skills, to have a healthy body image, to love and accept themselves just the way they are, and to realize that, this body image is, they may actually really be a healthy weight, or may actually really be underweight, and they're calling themselves fat. So we really try to help teens build trust, build connection with their mind, their body, and their spirit. And we also incorporate art and creative counseling, as well as music, instruments, outdoor walking sessions by the beach in Niantic, all to build that long-term loving relationship with themselves. And we also work with nutritionists and physicians in the local area when it comes to eating disorder treatment. Children, teens, and young adults are our specialty. So sometimes children will have food sensitivities and be really picky in terms of eating, whereas a young adult or a teenager may be in a more full-blown anorexia or a starvation type of eating disorder. Either way, treatment is better earlier than later. So if you can catch the eating disorder in the very beginning stages and provide recovery and treatment, that will be the best route. If you're looking to learn more about eating disorder treatment and recovery, head on over to wisdomwithinct.com. If you have a friend or a loved one, or maybe it's your neighbor's daughter or son who's struggling with a restrictive or binge eating disorder, share our information. Our phone number is 860-451-9364. Also, it's really important to know that anyone of any age and anyone of any gender can be impacted by an eating disorder. So teen boys, teen girls, young children, adults in their 50s and 60s, all ages can have this happen. And so we help give you a sense of empowerment, a healthy body image, and build up your self-worth skills so that you can have a loving, carefree relationship with food and with yourself. Read more at wisdomwithinct.com or call or text for a phone consultation, 860-451-9364. Have a great day.